Hey, what's up, family? Hey, today I got a very relevant one for any and everyone out there, especially you couples. This is particularly for you couples. Therefore, I'm going to title this one here, Stop Turning Your Partner. And when I say partner, I mean boyfriend, girlfriend, fiance, husband, wife, whichever you choose. So let's go back to that partner. Stop turning your partner against your friends. Now, what I mean by that, a lot of y'all know this one here. Sometimes it hurt it so deep that this thing, you had to go through this. What I mean by that is, how many times you might be real cool with you and your boy, y'all tight, y'all hang out all the time, play ball, whatever the case is, right? Or you and your girlfriend, two females, y'all real cool. Or it could be even family members. You real cool with your cousin, your brother, whoever it is, right? But every time, let's say this dude, for example, right? Every time he want to sneak and creep out late night with somebody else other than his significant other, his partner, right? What do? When he's sneaking out, when he comes back with his lady, he'll tell his lady, oh, she'll be like, yo, where you was at all day? And he'll say something like, oh, I was with Mike. I was chilling with Mike. Yo, I was over Mike way. We was hanging out all day. You know, that's the alibi he used. And as always, love to give y'all a word of the day because I want to always broaden your vocabulary as opposed to using the same simple words all the time. Now, we've heard the word alibi many times before. You mostly hear it in like court proceedings or court settings, criminal stuff. But if you look up the actual word, alibi means a claim or piece of evidence that has been presented, typically when a crime has been presented elsewhere. A simple way to say it is a cover-up. Your explanation, something to explain your whereabouts, to cover, to say, no, I was here, this covers me, to say that I ain't got nothing to do with that here. I'm clear of that. I'm vindicated for that. You know what I'm saying? A big cover-up, a simple way of putting it. But what I'm saying is, I want y'all to really get what I'm saying. You know, how many times a guy, you might have been sneaking and creeping with some other girl, right? You know, cheating. Let's just call it what it is. You cheating on your lady, and when your lady asks where you was at, your answer is, oh, I was over Mike way. We was chilling, me and him, we went this, we went here, we went there. You know, that's his alibi for this time. Next time, yo, you come in late, or you didn't show up for hours and hours, and then you tell your lady again, oh, yeah, me and Mike, yeah, we went to the mall, me and Mike did this. Every time you keep using Mike. But here's the thing, you're lying to her while simultaneously lying on him. And together, now what happens? When Mike do come around to the house, he noticed how your woman is treating him funny, looking at him sideways, acting shady with him, so to speak. You get what I'm saying? And now he's saying to himself like, yo, man, what's going on, man? Yo, your girl be acting all funny with me, man. I ain't did nothing to her. Yo, she rolling her eyes at me, couldn't even get a drink in your house, or, she act like she couldn't even open the door when I showed up. Why she keep acting funny to me? And this fool keep acting like, yo, I don't know, man. She just be tripping, man. I don't know. Nah, you know exactly why. You know why? Because you use Mike as an alibi and you didn't tell him, therefore you lying on him, and you told your lady that you was over his way, so you lied to her while lying on him. You know what I'm saying? And this goes the same way with a woman too. A woman to do the same thing. She hanging out all night or going somewhere else. Supposed to be at one place. Remember, alibi. Supposed to be at one place, you're somewhere else. Use it as a cover. She'll be somewhere else and then tell her man, oh yeah, girl, I was over Michelle way. Soon her man go, yo, where you was at all night? And she's like, oh, I was with Michelle. I was over Michelle way. We was hanging out. And the guy like, every time you keep saying you was with Michelle, you hanging out late tonight, you hanging out late last week, you're hanging out late again 2 days from now. And every time you keep saying, oh, I was with Michelle. So what you think gonna happen? When Michelle come around, all of a sudden, old boy gonna be looking at Michelle, that same type of behavior. Like, I'm starting not to like Michelle. Because, every time she be keeping my lady out and this and that, unbeknownst to you, Michelle don't even know that, once again, you lying to him while lying on her. Michelle don't even know you've been using me as an alibi. You ain't even keep me up posted of what's going on. Let me give y'all a couple stories. Let me give you a couple. Check it out. I remember it was a guy. I ain't gonna say no names, but people who know me, y'all know who I'm talking about. It was a guy I remember I used to be chilling with back in the days. I remember when he got real close with his lady, I remember all of a sudden, his lady used to give me the shadiest eyes. Used to act the most funniest with me. Used to always, if you was around, you seen her, if we happened to be in the same company, you would think I stole money from her. You would think I wrecked her car. Or you would have thought I did something foul to her. You would have thought something, because it's like, why she be acting that way? Know why? Because all along, this guy was pillow talking her, covering, using me as an alibi, always like, yo, I'm over June way. Yo, me and June hang out. Yo, me and June went here. Yo, I called you. Where you was at? Oh, I was with June. Yo, I went by your house. You wasn't there. Where you? Oh, I was with June. You know you're supposed to be over here with my mother, this and that. Oh, I was with June. You keep using me as an alibi. So now, when I would come around, I had noticed this female was always giving me some shady look, like as if I did her wrong, when that was never the case. That's not in my DNA, nor my RNA, to be more specific. But anyway, it took me a while to finally realize, and with maturity, I said, oh, I get it. I see why she be acting that way, because I know for sure I ain't never did nothing to the Joker. It's because this dude was using me as an alibi. See, because you love to go chill over here with these other type of chicks, these big chicks, whatever, because that's what he was into. You know, you love to go chill with these chicks, but then when you're doing that, you would tell your lady that you hanging out with me. Meanwhile, once again, it comes back to that statement I said, lying on me while lying to her. So now when I would come around, that's why she would be acting all shady with me. And I'm like, yo, why your lady over? And his answer always, man, she just be tripping, man. She be, no, who be tripping? You tripping. Because you the one that's stirring up the whole pot.
But you know what, babe? In my opinion, she's more wrong than him. Because his ignorant ass is going to always be ignorant.
Mm-hmm.
But if she was most of a woman,
Mm-hmm.
to be told, she would at least come up to you and approach you and say, listen, try to get the story straight. Like, listen, what's all this hanging around with my man and all the time?
That's a good one. You're right. But a lot of people can't handle the truth. That's what it comes down to. Like that movie. Remember Jack Nicholson and a few good men said, you can't handle the truth. Some people can't handle the truth. Because usually if I'd have told her the real truth, which I ain't going to rat my man out, but at the same time, just say, nah, I wasn't with him. That ain't ratting him out. Just telling, look, I ain't with him. Yo, he telling you one thing when I don't even know what the heck he's telling you, because he ain't telling me nothing and he telling you lies. Once again, like I said, lying to her while lying on him. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now, a lot of y'all know what I'm talking about. Like I said, rather it was your family member or a good friend. A lot of y'all broke up family members and friendships over that alibi that your family member or friend did. Used you. Once again, lying to him or lying on her while lying to him. You get what I'm saying? Or vice versa. You can switch it around. So, let me give you another story. I remember back in the days, right? Another thing, like I said, I ain't gonna name no names. I remember a good friend of mine, we used to hang together all the time, right? And I remember on this one particular day, I ain't hung with him in maybe like 2 or 3 days, right? I ain't even seen him or hung with him about 2 or 3 days. Now, for a good part of my life growing up, we didn't have no phone in the house. We just did. Call us poor, whatever the case, that was the case, whatever the case. But anyway, around this time, we did get a phone because I got it in my name. And once I got it in my name, I had told my family members, look, no long distance calls, no collect calls. We ain't gonna be having no $600, $900 phone bill, because that's ridiculous. I said, it's in my name, and I put a block on all that stuff, so ain't gonna be no phone calls with that nonsense. But anyway, so this was around the times when we actually had a phone. So anyway, now that we got a phone, I remember one day I got a phone call from one of my dude's girls, right? She called me up and she said, she played it good. She played it real smooth. When she called, she said, hey, how you doing, June? What's going on? How's everything going? I was like, hey, everything good. How you been yourself? And she's like, everything. So I just thought I'd give you a call, see how you doing, what's going on. I know you be cutting your hair, blah, blah, blah. And I said, yeah, I'm up here cleaning up right now. I was real busy today. And then she told me, yeah, I got to bring my nephews back by because, yo, you did a real good job cutting the hair last time. Like I said, she played me like the violin. She was like, she played it real good, like the flute. She played me real good. She, in other words, she struck up a nice, healthy, good conversation. And after she got me nice and warm, then she hit me with the sledgehammer, and I didn't see it coming. Because after she had all these nice pleasantries to say to me, and then all of a sudden she said, I'm just throwing a name, make up a name. She said, hey, so, she said, is Tommy there? And I was like, nah. She said, oh, he was, I thought he was over your house. I was like, nah. She's like, oh, so oh, what y'all doing today? You and Tommy, y'all hanging out today? And I was like, nah, not that I know of. Why? What? Something I need to know about? She's like, nah. But so he wasn't over there. I thought he was over because he told me he was coming over your way. I was like, nah. I said, matter of fact, I ain't spoke to Tommy about 2-3 days. She said, oh, for real? And then I was like, yeah. I said, but I'm gonna hit him up later and I'll catch up with him. And then she said, all right, well, I'll talk to you later, June. Take care. Would you believe it was like 30 seconds later, I got another phone call from Tommy. Tommy calls and he goes, hey, yo, June, did Tanya call you? So I'm making up names here. He said, did Tanya call you? I said, yeah, she just called just like a minute ago. He says, did she ask was I there? I said, yeah. And then he said to me, and what did you say? I said, that you wasn't here. He's like, why you told her that, man? I said, what do you mean, why did I tell her that? I said, see, man, you out doing whatever nonsense you doing, and you ain't tell me nothing. You using me as an alibi, but you ain't even keep me posted. I said, yo, I ain't say nothing to get you in trouble. I just said you weren't here because I know if you was here, she gonna say put you on the phone. So I was like, no, he not here. He said, all right, man, look, I'll talk to you later, and hung up on me. But you see what I'm saying? You out doing nonsense. You use me as an alibi. Lying on me, use me as an alibi while lying to her. Get what I'm saying? This is what people do. And it breaks up families. It breaks up friendships. I know a lot of guys and girls that went through this very same thing where it's like, yeah, man, me and old boy used to be real tight, man. But yo, I had noticed, man, every time his lady come around, man, she be acting a funny way, and it's been so much I can keep tolerating that. You know what I'm saying? He said, so yo, me and him, I had to fall back, man, because I'm not gonna keep tolerating the disrespect, and he ain't even doing nothing about it. But I found out why all the disrespect was. It was because I found out he was always lying on me, telling his lady that he was with me when he wasn't with me at all, and that's why she started feeling a funny kind of way towards me. Same with women. Where a woman would be like, yo, I don't know why your man, a woman will say to her girlfriend, I don't know why your man be acting funny to me. Every time I come around, he act like he disgusted with me, like he got doo-doo up under his nose when he see me. But see, once again, the reason why is because he was lying on you, using you as an alibi, lying on you while lying to her. Yeah. Lying on you while lying to her. Using you as the alibi. Remember, alibi, you look up the word, it's a claim or piece of evidence that is used typically when a crime is committed somewhere else to cover you. So a simple way to put it, something to cover you. A good explanation to say, nope, that wasn't me. I'm going to give you one last story. Now this deals with this comedian. Well, he said it great. This was this comedian way back in the days, Def Comedy Jam, when that was the big deal back in the days. It was this comedian. He was real funny, but I love his closing joke. His closing joke was he went like this. He said, all right, yo, before I get off this stage, he said, yo, I got to ask a lot of this crowd. I got to ask y'all a question. He said, hey, women, I want to ask all you women in here. Hey, women, do men cheat? And all the women was like, yeah, they cheat, yeah. And he said, nah, I don't think y'all heard me loud enough. Let me say it again. Hey, women, do men cheat? And then they got louder. And it was like, hell yeah, they cheat, hell yeah. And then he said, I gotta be fair here. He said, how about men? Hey, men, I want to ask y'all the same question. Do women cheat? And then the men was like, hell yeah, they cheat, hell yeah. He said, I know they cheat. Know why? He said, cause check this out. Last night, my lady gonna walk in the house like 3 o'clock in the morning. And when she walked in the house 3 o'clock in the morning, I was like, yo, where the hell you been all day? You know what she told me? She said, oh, I was with Tanya. I was hanging out with Tanya all night. We was chilling all night. It got late and I just came home late. I'm sorry about that. And then he said, that's a motherfucking lie because I was over at Tanya's house at 2 in the morning. And he ran off the stage. But you see what I'm saying? Prime example of you're using somebody else as an alibi, therefore lying on them while lying to someone else. And this breaks up families and friendships. All along, you doing it to cover your butt alibi. You using that alibi to cover your nonsense, but you don't realize you're destroying friendships and families. And that's what's a shame, because I'm telling you, I've been through it, and I know a lot of females and males that been through it, where they like, yeah, me and my cuz, we ain't tight like we used to. Yo, me and my homegirl, we ain't tight like we used to. We used to chill all the time. We ain't like that no more because she used my name too many times, and I'm not going to keep tolerating disrespect from her man, so I just fell back. You know, how many times you see a lot of guys, like I said, they like, yo, me and old boy, yeah, that's my cousin, that's my brother, or whatever case. But we ain't cool the way we was, because I'm not gonna keep tolerating disrespect from this girl, and it's all because he keep lying on me, using me as an alibi, lying on me while lying to her. You get what I'm saying? It kind of remind me of a statement you said earlier, babe. I remember you mentioning something about a family member where you said was real tight with your moms, and then all of a sudden they fell off a little bit. And you know, because that lady probably realized, she's like, yo, I can't keep coming around while seeing the nonsense that's going on, and Joker's using one story to cover another, and it's like the best thing to do is just fall back.
Yeah.
Just fall back. You know what I'm saying? So, anything you want to say at the end of that?
No, I'm just saying it's more of a sad case, because in a situation nobody wins, whether it's the male or
Yeah.
the spouse,
Yeah,
the
right.
female.
Families, friends,
Family, friends,
friendships
and
break up
yes.
all over the person using the alibi and really tarnishing someone's name.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, yo, you just put boo boo on my name, and it's all a lie. That's really foul. And they don't even see nothing wrong with it. They always got the same, I don't care if it's a female or a guy, they always got the same excuse, like, oh man, my lady be tripping. Oh man, my man, he just be going through his thing, he be tripping. No, you tripping.
Exactly.
So remember, title of the video, stop turning your partner, girlfriend, boyfriend, fiance, husband, wife, stop turning your partner against your friends and family. And on that note, subscribe, share, like, and comment. I know I touched the nerve. Peace.